Richard's Adventures. The reason I'm not going outside is 81 Fahrenheit and it's very bright at the front. As you can see, it's very bright, very, very hot. That's why the curtains are closed. I'm not letting the heat in, but we're going to go to the back garden and see how it is. It's made its way round to the other side, but I'm going to go out here anyway. Got to keep these curtains pulled because of the flies. Oh, bear with me. So I should be alright. It is quite warm. The temperature's not rose up yet. About here, out in here, it just feels warmish. At the front, it feels like freaking sauna. Let's go outside. Got the sun's just there. This is the fault I made, by the way. Well, get a bit of a headache now since I come out here. Well, it's not bad in the shade. There's a bit of breeze, but in the sun, this guys, the phone just cut out when I went in the sun. That was really weird. Right, it's going to get warmer, warmer, warmer. Well, didn't it hit me? Now that is very hot. That is seriously hot. But the garden's doing alright. I'm not staying in the sun. That was just too much. There's only a few seconds as well. Flip, that's hot. So if I'm not lying there, it is very burning. Hurt your back. I can still feel it. It's better here. I feel cooler. It is, the air is actually warm. So if I sit under here, I'll sit here. It feels alright under here, but it feels much better indoors for some reason. There's the cat, trying to keep cool. He tiddles. He doesn't like the sun anyway. Be careful with the sun, mate, it's too hot. He doesn't like the sun. He's down at the sun, he's been in and out indoors. He's going to go into the heat. You're going to go into the heat, are you? Mum got this out, thought she should put it up. But I've done this best I can. Looks nice. Let's show you around the garden while we're here. Got a request for a garden video. We've got the grapes are growing. As you can see, lovely bunch of grapes. Oh. Let's get a better picture. There we are. There's some big ones here. They're not very big at the moment. As you see, they're quite small. They've got a bit grape size. And these are seeded grapes. And the black grapes we're turning to. There's quite a few of them actually. Going to get a thing that twines because it's going to twine along here. It's going to go along because it's still growing. As you can see, it's still growing. I'll get a thing here so it's going to twine round it and everything. So it'll look a nice backdrop. Go get some from a garden centre. Did that? But yes, it's a grape plant. We've got plenty of grapes on it because every one of these is grapes. You see, it's quite loud. There's load inside. It's been watered. It was watered yesterday. So I'm worried about this because when the sun gets to it, it gets a few bit of damaged leaves. So I'm worried about the sun being very hot. Look, the potatoes actually don't just that densely grow there. And he's feeling the heat. Look at that. He's really feeling the heat on you, mate. My mum's put these flowers up. She bought them the other day in the Chilwell Garden Centre. You can see that. And the plants. Got the mint growing in there. It was only like a little plant about that big and it's gone that mad. It's even growing over there. And we've got the lavender in there. Lavender just there. Some weeds. And you've got supposed to be flowers in there, but I've got to get all these out. Prickly's a bit hard to take out of. Got some flowers here, flowers here. This is supposed to have been a rose, strawberry bush. Look what happened to the strawberry bush. We thought I'd let it go mad. And keep going just to make it, because it looks cool. Because it's got bits of flowers on. And we've got potatoes that grow in here, and they're not meant to be growing. We thought we dug them all up. Stopping the other plants grow. I'm surprised they're still growing. Actually surprised that potatoes are still growing in there. I thought we dug them all up. Oh well. What a failure. And we've got some flowers just on the corner there. This is a pot down there. We've got ones there not growing anymore. And I've sorted this out. So when it rains, I can do this. and we have cover. How cool is that? Just finding it too much in this garden. You've got your cat's hairs on there, mate. Look, I've got to sit on there and I've got cat's hairs everywhere. Find it too much on you, mate. It's 81 Fahrenheit. In the shade, it's a bit more cooler. Until it's feeling the heat. He's walking. Katie's indoors at the moment. She's just like under the bed, keeping cool, having a snore. This people chucking this away, and we thought to take it because it's got a nice reflection to the garden. Look, it's got a nice reflection. There's a mirror there. It's a nice reflection to the garden. Well, just looks nice when you put these up. And it's like a sitting house, that one. Just sitting there. That's what Mum done it for. But apparently the plant that was growing there, it's grown underneath it. Yeah. I'm not bothered to cut the grass because it's going to die anyway in the sun. So when it's a bit cooler again, I'll sort the garden out a bit better. But the garden looks nice at the moment. It is quite hot. As you can see, the sky is very blue. By the way, it's an interesting fact to tell you about the sky, why it's blue. It's called a photon, and the photon is true light. That's where you get the name photos. When you take a photo, you get the word photon. That's how you know where you get the word photo from. But yeah, they're nice flowers, aren't they? Needs a bit of weeding on these pricklies. It's tackling these, it's not easy. You long sleeves and long gloves to get them out. I will keep you up to date with these plants actually. These grapes. There's plenty of bunches here. If they do grow this year, because it said it takes 5 years until they're fully got the potential and grown properly. Like here, look, they've got bigger here. There's a bigger bunch there. Some of them are bigger than others. So like this one's quite big ones on there. Look. You see they're slightly darkening up. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Let me focus that. Come on, mate, focus. Focus. People need to see. That's it. You see they're slightly darkening up. It means they're started to become an actual grape. So you know how grapes grow. They start off as flowers, and then they sprout out, and then become a grape. Now you know how grapes grow. It's quite a big bush. I'll just show you how big it is. I'm going to back up. When I bought this, it was this tall. The first year, and the second year it sort of went up there. The third year it was out here. The fourth year I've been a bit mad. And this is the 5th year. You have to wait 5 years. It said 4 to 5 years. This is year 5. But last year wasn't good because the weather didn't help it generate, and it got sunburn and it got too bad. That's why it's in the shade. It comes in the morning and gets the sunlight it needs, but I prefer it in the shade most of the day. That's why I put it there. Because if I put it here, say, it wouldn't survive. Yeah, because the moisture disappears. I'm happy the grapes are growing. I'll keep up to date with progress of this one each week. I'll show you how big they're growing. And see how big they get. Especially these ones up here. We're going to keep an eye on these. Got a big bunch up there. They're going to get heavy anyway, because you know grapes, they get heavy when they grow. It'll be great to pick them as well. But these are solar lights. They are on now. I just put them on to show you what they look like. See how bright they actually are. Let's turn them off. You see it on and off there. Quite bright. They're very bright, especially the white ones. This is blue. It's yellow. Blue. Yellow. Orange. Orange is very bright. I've done it there so the sun hits it. But they get very bright at night. Freaking hell, they lasted all night, all through the darkness. That's how bright it is. The brighter the better. But yeah, we can keep cool under there. Because they do go in there later eventually. He's over there at the moment. They go in there later. But it's nice to keep cool. Yeah, it's lovely out here in the shade. It's not horrible, but it's going to get hotter days. And we have one of those light aircrafts thrown over. We get them quite a lot. I have to go indoors now because I'm getting a bit of a headache, despite I'm outside. Apparently the sun, when it's really hot, it changes your mood. You can either get happy, very happy, because I was checking online all the facts and that. Either you get very happy or you get a headache, you feel ill, you feel groggy, you feel less energetic, you ain't got the energy in you. Yeah, so be careful when you're out in the heat. It's only going to get worse for the next few days. This is like day 1, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We've got 4 days of this madness. It's going to get hot on the 4th day. Let's see how the days progress on this hot day. I'm not planning to go anywhere, but I might do some night walks because it'll be nice and cool at night now, won't they? It'll be lovely at night. The curtains pulled so the cats can go in or out. That'd be nice. A little tunnel. The whole house is in the dark. As you see, in the dark, because it's got those neon LED lights because I don't give up any energy, as in any heat. And we're keeping cool in the house. And I might put in the LED lights and the strip lights. I'll put them on. But yeah, we're keeping cool in the house. Got the curtains closed. As you can see, the curtains are closed. But the sun's beaming full, and it's 81F. And it's ready. And he went out there in the shade. Just to see what it was like, and I started burning up. As you can see, I'm quite red. I'm really burning up. So I've got the fan on, and I've got everything blowing in the house, fans around. Try to keep cool, and hopefully keep this house nice and cool. But I might put an ice in front of the fan to get some air, vapour in the house. Might make a difference, just to be more cooler, eh? Yeah, spending the time inside. But I might go do an out trip later. I might go outside. It's going to sound really silly, but I've got a fan blowing here. Right, where I put the ice thing in front of it, it feels like an aircon. I've actually made my own aircon. And where it's blowing in the house, it's made the house a bit more cooler. So I'm going to shut the window now so all the hot air doesn't come in. Just made an awesome aircon. The air blowing this way and that way. Oh, it's icy cold, very icy. Oh, it's lovely. It's slowly filling the room. I can feel it. Nice. Katie's just come in because she's feeling hot outside. I don't know what you're doing outside anyway, Katie. Well, let's check how cool it's got in here. God, it is warm in here. In the door. This is blowing lovely though. That's nice. You see where it's melted? It's actually melted. It's all water now. It's got cool. Oh, it's gone upside down. Well, the sun's very hot out there. I feel burning. I've done myself some juice, and this is my dinner actually because it's too hot. It's too hot to literally cooked. But at least I've got my ham and tomatoes, my cucumber and a pickle. Got some sausage rolls to go with it, and I've got a nice dessert to go with it. But I'll put it back in the fridge now just to show you guys things you can make on lockdown. I made some Maltesers with a difference. I'll show you what I mean. These are in fact marbles. Just to prove it to you, they are actually marbles. Yep, they are marbles. Marbles that look like Maltesers. What do you think? Good evening. I know it's night. Well, it's not really late. It is late. It's actually 9:40, 9:15. But we're going to show you some spectacular views on the top of the hill like we did last time. A bit more daylight because the sun don't settle as quick as it used to. Sunset always sets in the south, and we're heading to the south. That's why I had the flash on then. Yeah, we're heading to the south. Behind us is the north, south facing this direction, where the sun is going to set, and we're off to that top of the hill up there somewhere, so we'll get a view of the whole area. Got past a few trees. It's nice here. People have picnics here during the day. Some people do it during the night. We should pass a few people picnics. A few people, adults sitting on the hill. A few beers and that. Don't blame them though. It's cooler, isn't it? Yeah, it's like a picnic area. That's the hill we're heading towards, that one just there. Gonna get right to the top of that. And I hear a swift. I just hear a swift along this path. There used to be a bench here in might be a landmark to tell where it used to be. Like a patch. Used to be here. Used to be a bench just here. But it's not there anymore. This is the views you had. Shouldn't the trees in the way, because that way is Dartford. You can see London's behind these trees. But you can see some of the skyline out there. If I zoom in slowly, you can appreciate the views from the top of a hill. So you can see right at the edge. So you can see how far I'm looking out. So you can see how right far up there. But the views up here are breathtaking. During the winter you can see as far as Dartford, which the bridge is just behind that tree. I don't know if we can swing this way and have a look. I hope you can see the bridge. I'll just about see it from here. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a line going into the sky, and that's the bridge. I'll just zoom in. It's very faint. There's like a line just there. I don't know if you can see it that well. It's a bit misty out there. So it should be around here somewhere. Let me zoom round. See the bridge? It should be here because it's behind those trees. It's really hard to get to. I do it is I can see it now. I can see the bridge. I'll zoom in and show it and point to the direction it is. It doesn't come up very well on camera, does it? Well, there's a bridge. It's like two pylons sticking up there at the edge. I can see it with my eyes, but the camera's not picking it up so well. I'm trying to change the settings just to see if it works out a bit better. Probably not. But the views are breathtaking at the top of the hill though. You can see it right far out. It's pretty cool. There's the sunset just on the horizon there. Just let you know, those clouds you're seeing here, that's giving you a warning that it's going to be very warm tonight. Extremely warm clouds. There's not a thunder cloud inside. There's rain clouds, but hardly. These are forming up to be a rain cloud, but they're not really a rain cloud. If it's clear here, that's nothing. For the citrus ones up there, so no. There's a few rain patches. If you see them, they stretch. There's a few scattered. So the rain is collecting for the end of the week, and then gradually all that will be totally dark, and then the rain will just chuck it. So it's not happening just yet. I don't know if you can see that. There's the moon. You can just about. It's really faint. Oh, not very good this camera, is it? Yeah, the sunset's breathtaking though. Just to see that view is really awesome. My night stroll. I'll do another one tomorrow maybe. One each day because it gets colder at night. So I'll do a few night strolls. Might make it a bit early next time because I know it's hot. It's cold, but it's still warm. It's quite warm. You can feel the heat. You'll sweat easy. I'm in t-shirts and shorts. But yeah, I'll do another one. I promise you, do it tomorrow. Make it a bit more better for you. But a different area. Try and get that sunset. Just making my way back under these trees. Until next time, guys. I will see you on the next day. This is Tuesday vlog, but you'll see it Wednesday. It's going day out. Be a day behind each one. There's a lot to edit. Until next time.